Obviously, there's been a big debate on Mateer. You know, what should happen with Mateer, that kind of stuff. Um, I'm at the point with Mateer where if I'm Oklahoma, I think there needs to be discussions about moving on. Um, Now I don't know what the NIL base is because you're gonna have to spend to get a good one, but like Mateer to me, I don't think I know you could upgrade if you're Oklahoma. If you get the right guy. Like if I was Oklahoma, and I would definitely go Porter for a quarterback because my problem with Mateer is his mental processing and seeing the field isn't there. I feel like he missed. Honestly, Oklahoma probably should have scored 40 points versus I almost said Indiana versus Alabama. Like really, he missed a lot of throws. He missed a couple of throws, and that's the thing about football. One throw, it's like one throw could change. Like that, football's like two, three throws could change a game. Make two, you miss two, three throws, that could go from scoring 24 points to 44 points or 40. So it's like a 41. Like you get the gist. So it's like I think about football. All it takes is a couple throws and it loses you a game. And I feel like he missed a couple of them uh, and a couple of touchdowns, and it's been persistent. Even versus Texas, he missed some throws versus Texas. Like his to me as a processing thing, you're not seeing the field correctly. You're not understanding truly what's going on mentally. Even the pick six, I still don't know what the hell that was. Now I don't know if that's a receiver thing or maybe the receiver supposed to stop, but either way, I don't even if the receiver is supposed to stop or maybe a stop route or something. Like I don't know what Xavier Brown was. He was sitting right there, so you can blame the receiver, but it's like the Xavier Brown sitting. Even the receiver was there and had maybe run the right route. I don't know what route that was going to be because Xavier Brown would have covered it anyways. So that like the pick six, that was he threw it straight to Xavier Brown. So I don't really understand. Maybe a screen. I don't know. But the lineman didn't really give me screen vibes. I mean, they literally just went started pass blocking. I mean, I didn't really. I could go watch the play. I mean, I saw pass blocking. So it's just like that with that mental processing, understanding the game, understanding defenses. I see too many missed throws, too many throws on film where it's like, okay, hey, this could have been a chunk had Mateer saw it, but he didn't see it. And then the thing is, when Mateer does see it, it's inaccuracy because his mechanics aren't good enough and they're really out of wire and they're haywire mechanics and he's inaccurate. And when you just go past the name of Tier, actually look at his level of play, it isn't of a high level quarterback. There's a reason he was ranked. I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be real. Everybody loves to crap on the rankings, but oh, the high school, this guy was wrong, this guy, and I like to pick apart the rankings too. But let's be real. The rankings were right. They were right when they ranked this kid a 2 star because that's what he is. He to me he hasn't done anything more to deserve to be to be like, oh yeah, they whiffed on him. He should have been a 3 or 4 or 5 star kid. No, he shouldn't have. He should have been exactly where he was ranked, 2 star, maybe 3 star. Like that's what he is, developmental player. That's what he is. Because if you couldn't tell this year, a lot of development to go. And I think they're around that. I think Oklahoma needs to go to the portal because here's my theory. I believe by the second year, you're gonna know what kind of player you have. So by year two, like I put it like this, it's like you know when you have a really good player, you know you have a quality player, you know you have a rotational player, you know what you have in a certain player. But I think by year two, or by the end of year two, I should say, you're gonna know what you have in a player. So like, what materials in what year three, year four? So it's like he's past that point for me, and the way I look at it. I think you know what you have material. I think that is who he is. Now, could he go and put up work his butt off in the offseason and just go and start fixing mechanics, fix the vision, start seeing the throws, start seeing the meat he left on the bone on a quarterback this year? For sure. But I don't believe quarterbacks. I think once you know what you have in a quarterback, you kind of get that. Like, I think if Material was the elite superstar or the elite superstar quarterback that Oklahoma wants him to be, he would have been that already. I don't really believe in him taking that, going from what he is now to taking that jump into next year. I just believe he is who he is right now. That's who he's going to be. So if I'm Oklahoma, I pull it for a quarterback. If Oklahoma doesn't, then I think not only is Brett Venables making a mistake, but he's making a big one because Brett Venables, to me, job needs to be on the line because of just the embarrassing. It's been an embarrassment under him for Oklahoma under his regime, and the playoff game was a continuation of that, and so like I said, I don't think I know. I think Oklahoma should pull Porter for a quarterback, and I think Venables will be dumb to tie himself to Mateer, especially with a job on the line, because you're gonna have to hope if Mateer comes back, you're gonna have to hope he gets. You guys better hope he works his butt off and gets better, and you're gonna have to. You're gonna. I mean, if you're Oklahoma, you're gonna need to play another easy schedule because we're seeing with Mateer that versus a high level competition, it didn't show this year in the back end of the season versus teams like I mean after they won a 17 nothing, Mateer and then pretty much did nothing. That after 17 nothing, Mateer didn't really show. Even there's Texas, he scored no touchdowns. Like it's how long? Like you got to be able to win these games at some point, and so you're gonna have to you got to have a quarterback. You got to have a quarterback that can do it, and so that's gonna be a big question that Oklahoma's gonna have to answer. The, if I'm Venables, I'm just not tying my job to John Mateer right now. I'm telling him to move on, and I'm going to get somebody else. Uh, and that's just kind of where I'm at with it. And we'll see. I know they have Bo Bentley coming in. I have not watched his film or his huddle or anything like that. Uh, and so I'll take a good look at him. But yeah, when it comes to Oklahoma, I think it's time to move on. And if they want to be serious contenders for something, now if they want to be, how they were this year, maybe they go 10-2, 9-3, or whatever, and like they're battling. That's cool. But like if they want to actually compete for something, then they need to move on to a different quarterback. And there's a lot of good ones. I truly believe that Brendan Sorsby is a first round pick. Um, and he, who Brendan Sorsby reminds me? He reminds a lot of Cam Ward. Now I know a lot of people know about Brendan Sorsby, but maybe that Cam Ward is like Brendan Sorsby's in a position where it's like he just needs to be on a team where he can like showcase his level of his high level quarterback play on a national schedule on a national stage, and then people are gonna be running to draft him in the first round. And that's how I feel about Sorsby. If I was Oklahoma, I'd look there. Drew Maker might be the best quarterback in the portal. He's also to me a first round pick. So it's like there's options. I like Levitt. If you want to go that route, Raiola, right? The talent is there. He's put some good stuff on film, but there's more tweaking that needs to be done. And then who else? You never know who else could enter. C.J. Bailey from NC State. You never know who else. But I would definitely, if I'm Oklahoma, take a look at portal quarterback. There's even some guys come out the lower levels. So I mean, like I said, and then they have Bo Bentley. So like I said, we'll see um, what the future holds at Oklahoma. But yeah, this to me, I'm not a fan. And if they want to be a serious program, and if they want to beat Texas and teams like that, then they're going to need. And Bama, they're going to need a different quarterback if they really truly want to do it.